Hey everyone, it's Jennifer here. I just wanted to touch base with my adjunct faculty for both the humanities and the English departments. First of all, thank you for everything you've done this semester and everything you're doing right now to help transition our students to online courses and make sure that they continue to get their education and a quality education at that. I know that it's a time of high stress and everybody is really busy trying to make plans on what we're going to do moving forward, not only with our own students, but maybe even with our children. If you have children who are in school and you've got to work with them and their teachers about how to get their school materials and their assignments done as well. So first of all, thank you so much for everything you're doing. And I appreciate your patience as well. I know that I have sent you multiple emails with the intent to inform you, not bombard you, although I know at times it's felt like I have bombarded you with emails, but I have tried to keep you informed of what's going on at the college, how the college is handling the current situation, and what the college expects of us as faculty members in terms of continuing to provide quality education to our students, even though we're going to be switching to online formats. So at any time, my ultimate goal is to maintain communication and transparency with you and to make sure that you have all the resources that you need to be able to continue to provide that quality education to your students and continue the lessons that they need. It's been a little stressful for my full-time faculty, and they have access to me right here. They can come around to my office and talk to me and see me, and we have had some live departmental meetings. And so I can only imagine what it's like when you're from a distance and you're just getting these, tons and tons of emails from me. So I thought I'd take this moment to create a video for you guys and kind of talk to you personally about what's going on and sort of what are our expectations and what some things that can really maybe help your students transition into this online format. So the college is moving everything to an online format. It's really important right now that we touch base with our students. I encourage all of you to post an announcement in your class, if you haven't done so as of yet, kind of telling the students that it's okay, that you are still going to be here, you're still going to be their instructor, and it's fine. You're going to be able to work everything out and get all the information that they need to them, and class is going to continue for the remainder of the semester, and y'all are going to make it through. I think they need that reassurance right now. And let them know that everything's fine. Instill some calm there. Let them know that the situation's under control and everything's going to be great. I also think this is important for online classes. If you're teaching an online class, it makes sense. Online students aren't going to be as affected by this as live students, or students who are in live courses, I should say. But the language on the news has been rather confusing. The words like closing and cancellation and shutting down, and all of those have been thrown around, and students might not actually be clear about what does that mean for my class, even my online class. Like, is Piedmont Tech closed? Are we not having online classes? Are online classes canceled? And that's not the case. We want our students to be informed and to know that online classes will continue as normal without any interruption. They were an online student before the coronavirus became a big pandemic, and they will continue to be an online student. So even if you've got these online classes, put an announcement out and let them know that the online class is business as usual. Now, for the live classes where your students have been transitioned over into an online class, even though y'all are all very good at online modalities, right? Y'all are all very tech savvy. You know how to navigate D2L. Many of you have taught online classes before. What we have to remember is it's not you, it's them. Many of the students who signed up for a live class, a face-to-face synchronous class, did so because 1, they may not have access to internet or a computer at home. 2, they may already understand that their learning style is not conducive to being an online student, and therefore they learn better in a live class environment. Or 3, they may be high school students, and these high school students may have only had live classes up to this point. So what we really need to do is we need to help them transition into this new format. And to do so, there's going to be, what the college is asking us to do is what we call a high touch, high communication, high compassion approach. And so high touch means to kind of recreate that community culture, that classroom culture, that classroom community that these students need, what they've been used to and they need and they want. That's going to require a little bit more on your part in terms of announcements in D2L, emails to your students, maybe making some videos just like this, using Screencast-O-Matic or video notes, just so they can see your face again and hear your voice, because that would be very reassuring to them. So that's our high communication. High touch may be giving them a lot of extra supplemental resources to help support them in their learning environment. So this can be links to some really good video tutorials that you find online, or websites that can help them understand concepts better. Or you may even pre-record some lectures or some mini lessons for them. And you can do that using again, Screencast-O-Matic, or even Virtual Classroom. You may want to use that discussion board feature in D2L a little bit more than you had in the past, because that's going to let them talk to each other, communicate with each other and with you, and that you be really present in that discussion board, that they see that you are following along, you are monitoring, and you are participating in that. And high compassion means work with our students if they miss a deadline. Of course, encourage them to communicate. Communication is the key here, and we want two-way communication. Not only will y'all communicate with them, but they need to communicate with you and let you know what's their situation. Are they sick? Do they not have access to internet? Do they not have childcare, and so their time on the computer is limited? Whatever it may be, they need to communicate with you and let you know, for whatever reason, I may not be able to meet this particular deadline and get this assignment in on time. If that happens, just work with our students. Be very flexible with them, because we never know what people's situations are at home. People may even be taking care of a loved one who's sick, maybe a parent or something who's come down ill and needs some attention. So that's what we mean by high touch, high communication, and high compassion. I want you to be available during class time, if all possible, because they're used to that class time. They're used to being able to see you or have contact with you at that time. So whether you're available during class time online, you could be online and say, hey, it's class time. Email me if you have any questions about anything that I've posted. And you're available during that class time, fine. If you want to do a chat room during class time and students can get online and chat with you, that works too. You can also do a live virtual session, like a class. You could actually hold a live class during class time. It could be a live Q&A session, or maybe you just want to hold a live drop-in session during what would have normally have been your class time. And you can do that using Virtual Classroom. I sent out some emails before about Virtual Classroom and how to use Virtual Classroom, and I just sent out an email about an hour ago. Meredith Brown created the cutest video for your students, so your students will understand how to use Virtual Classroom. And that's all within D2L. So Virtual Classroom is already contained within D2L. It's very easy to use, okay? So being available during that class time is really, really important. I need everyone to send me a daily check-in email, at least by 10 o'clock every morning. So in the morning when you get up, just send me a quick little email. This is just to make sure everyone is doing okay, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Things can get a little rough when you are isolated to your home and we don't have a lot of communication with the outside world, and we don't have our colleagues to talk to and kind of bounce ideas off of, or even maybe let off some steam. So this email is going to let me know that everything's going okay, that everything's fine, you're not having any issues. If you do have issues though, that's your opportunity to let me know, like, hey, this isn't working, what can I do? I can't, students aren't responding to this. Whatever it is you may need help with, that's your time in that email to let me know, and I'm going to come in and I'll be able to help you. Also, let me know if you're not feeling well. Okay, at any time, if you're not feeling well and you think you may be getting sick, send that daily email. Let me know you're not feeling well, and I will make sure that you have reinforcement. I will make sure that you have content in your class, that you have help, maybe covering classes, or being live during your class time, or grading, or putting content in. Whatever it is that you need, just let me know during that email, and I can get you what you need, okay, so that you can continue doing what you need to be doing, whether that's teaching, resting, getting better, taking care of kiddos, taking care of a parent, whatever it may be. So just please let me know. Likewise, you guys have my cell phone right here. Feel free to call me. You can reach me via email. You can reach me via email in D2L, but you can also call or text me at any time. The departments, Humanities and English, have decided that we want to do a weekly departmental meeting virtually on Fridays at 11 a.m. I will send that invite out to all of you as well. You guys are more than welcome to come. I'm extending that invitation. Sometimes it's really important for teachers who, once we're very used to having a whole bunch of colleagues to collaborate with or bounce ideas off of, or blow off steam, or share what's working and what's not working, or best practices, or whatever it is, and now all of a sudden we don't have that support system. That's what this is for. This is going to be me to give updates to you, and y'all to become a support system for each other. So anytime you feel like popping into one of those weekly departmental meetings, just check your PTC email. I'm going to send it through the Outlook calendar. It'll have a button. You click on the button and you go straight into the virtual meeting room. Okay? All right. Lastly, it's really important. Let your students know, let's see here, that when they go into D2L, if they go up to their name right here at the top right-hand corner and click on their name, underneath they have an opportunity to set up notifications in D2L. This is so important. Once they click on that, the students can download the D2L Pulse app, which will keep them updated on everything that's going on in the course and send them notifications. They can put in their email address and their cell phone number. And then down here, what they can do is they can choose, or you can tell them what you want them to click to get instant notifications to that email and that cell phone. All they have to do is click email and SMS to get a text to the cell phone. I would definitely tell them that they need to click on announcements, okay? Maybe content, if content's been created, and grades, okay? So that way, when you do anything in the course, that immediately goes to their email, their personal email if they choose their personal email, and it goes to their cell phone. So students will always know when you are doing something in the course, either updating grades, posting new content, or trying to contact them through an announcement feature. You guys, I've sent you a lot of emails, a lot of information. Y'all are fantastic. Please feel free to let me know if there's anything I can do on my end. I'm here. Contact me if you need anything. Otherwise, you guys stay well, take care of yourselves, maybe enjoy some free time at home. Might be a good thing too. And we'll touch base soon.